Lesson 3-4 on constructing angle bisectors. Now, a quick review on angle bisectors. Recall that an angle bisector is a ray that divides an angle into two congruent parts. So, for example there, by definition, if BD is an angle bisector, then that means that angle ABD and angle DBC are congruent, that their measures are equal. So when given an angle, again say angle ABC, if there is a ray that divides that angle into two congruent halves, that ray is an angle bisector. Now, today's construction number 5, is on the angle bisector. Now, the premise of this construction is that you're given an angle, say angle ABC there, and you're asked to construct the angle bisector. Now, here's the procedure. Start by pivoting your compass on the vertex of the angle, in this case point B. Sweep an arc across the entire angle, and the goal of this procedure is to actually get points of intersection on the edges of the angle, as you can see there, close to the points A and C. Now, once we've defined 2 points of intersection on the edges of the angle, step 2, pivot your compass on these points of intersection, where the arc meets each side of the angle. Then make 2 small arc sweeps in the center of the angle, like so. First, we pivot our compass there on the point where the arc meets the top side, and then on the point where the arc meets the bottom side, and we make these an arc cross there in the center of the angle. From that given point and the vertex, we can then make our angle bisector. So using your straight edge, draw a line from the vertex, point B, through where those 2 arcs cross. And that is your angle bisector construction. Now, there's also a conjecture associated with the angle bisector. If a point is on the bisector of the angle, say for example, point D there, then the point is equidistant from the sides of the angle. Now we have to do a little recollection of what the distance is from a point to a line. Recollect from the previous lesson that the shortest distance from a point to a line is along the perpendicular. So, therefore, these 2 perpendiculars from the point to each side must be congruent. And that's true for any point along the angle. Along the angle bisector. Thus concludes today's lesson.